As the Catholic Church prepares to elect a new pope, one priest is taking an unconventional path, reaching young Catholics through TikTok. From gospel reflections to digital discipleship, he's using social media to bring faith into the lives of Gen Z. We have to speak their language, he says. Can the church keep up with the digital age? This story highlights how faith and technology are meeting at the crossroads of tradition and transformation.
Well, I do a bit of social media work, mostly with, let's say, teenagers, on TikTok, which I started in the pandemic, but also on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, practically carrying the gospel with simple reflections. I do it because they have chosen me, not so much because I have chosen them, because in the nature of a priest there is only in a digital way. It helps a lot to meet with God because in the end, within the distractions which they are seeing on social networks, a moment of reflection can arise where they can question their faith, their transcendence, their reason for getting close to God. But it also affects negatively the excess of social networks. Is it something that has to be measured? But it also provides a great opportunity that overcomes those challenges, and the church doesn't have to be afraid to go there, have fear to take the message there to the social networks, to the new generations. Because in 50 years' time those who will be in the conclave are the teenagers who are now watching TikTok.
I think it's great because it's a democratization of the faith, and you can have contact with other young people maybe, and you feel less alone. I think it's great.
I think it's very important that we young people and older adults don't keep ourselves isolated and nothing. It's important that Catholicism doesn't lag behind with social media, which is also a source of diffusion and nothing, and to keep ourselves updated. I think it's a good tool because it's something that is available today. I think the church, yes, it's smart, and I think it is, it's going to make use of that in order to get more followers. We cannot simply stick to what we have in books. We have to adapt the theology to come also into the digital mode, so that the new generations can also live this, live the magisterium. And I believe that they can help a lot, because in the end everyone can make their own testimony, so much content that can help in their own language, which is the most important thing. They can adapt to the language of the next generations to speak the same language, so that the church can get closer to them. If we look at what John Paul II did, what Benedict did, what Francis did, they are very different, but in the end they are leading the church to Christ. And I think that now in the midst of all this, I think they are discerning who will be the most suitable person to continue at the head of the church. It has to be a disciple, a man of faith, a man who follows the gospel.
Gracias.